Back to the next video. In this video I will show you how to apply different filters to a video in Flutter iOS. So different filters, I mean like a hue adjusted filter or a grayscale filter, or there is blur filter as well. So there are different types of CI filters which are by default present in iOS. I'm only showing you 3, but you can do your own research to apply different types of filters. So firstly I will show you what a hue filter looks like. So here is the output. I have one button called open video picker. If I click on it, it first asks me for photos permission. I have already given that, that's why it is not asking me. Then it will show you all the videos which are present inside your photos app. I'll pick one video and then it automatically does all the transformation for us. So I'll just mute the video for now. And here I'm not sure if you can see it, but it has applied hue to this. The greenish color which you see is because of this particular hue. Now as you can see, here you can see the hue has been applied. So this is a very small video. Now depends on how big video you take, this processing might take a little bit of time. Now I will show it to you for grayscale filter as well. Also you can save the video. I'll just quickly stop this and I'll run it again, because this is native code. We have to do a full restart. We can't do hot restart or hot reload. That won't work for this. So here you can see the app has started. So let it build for a while. Okay, and I can just dismiss this as well. So we will do this for Flutter iOS. I have already made a similar video for Flutter Android, so if you are interested you can watch that video as well. So yeah, let it build. I think this will take a little bit of time. Okay, this is done. And now here if I click on open video picker, I have that particular video. If I click on it, now it will do that grayscale transformation, and here you can see everything is grayscaled. So as you can see, everything is grayscaled. So that filter has also applied. And I also want to show you one more filter, which is the blur filter. So I'll just uncomment this out, and if I run my app again, so little bit of patience. So anyways, I'll explain you the code by in the meantime. So here I have my VS Code open, and this is our Flutter application. And as you can see, inside main.dart I have refactored my homepage widget. I have created a method channel called video picker platform, and I have created 2 buttons. So on the first button click, we are invoking our pick video, which will open the video picker as well as ask for photos permission. And once that is given, you see the video picker. Once the user picks a video, I am automatically transforming it depending on what exactly you want to do. And once the transformation is done, it opens an AV player view controller, which is a new view controller on a new screen, and starts playing the video. And if you want to save the video, but this save video will only work once you have picked a video and did some kind of a transformation. So here we are just calling save video method. So we will have to write these 2 methods on the native iOS side. So I'll show you the last output for blur as well. So here if I click on open video picker, I have one video. I will select it. It will apply that blur effect and start playing it. So I'll just pause it, and as you can see, it has applied that particular blur effect. And I will just close this, and if I click on save, the video has also saved. If I click on open video picker again, here you can see there are 2 videos which has been saved inside our video picker. So yeah, so once this Dart side code is done, all you have to do is open the iOS folders XE workspace inside Xcode. Inside your info.plist, you will first have to add this photo library usage description permission. Then inside your app delegate, here I have imported photos UI as well as AVKit, and I have also created an enum for my error. Then we are extending picker view controller delegate, which will help us to pick video. I have created 3 variables, one for Flutter result, Flutter view controller, and one for URL. And inside did finish launching, we are first initializing our controller. Then we are creating our Flutter method channel called video picker platform. And here there are 2 methods, pick video as well as save video. So once pick video is called, we are first checking for authorization. If that is given, then only we call pick video. And for save video, if final URL is not equal to nil, then only again we check for authorization. For photos app, If that is given, then we just call phphoto_library.share.perform changes, and we call create request for asset from video and pass our final URL. If it is success, we print it to the console. In case of error, we also print it to the console, but you can handle it in a better way. And if you enter some wrong identifier from Flutter side, I just give a Flutter method not implemented error. Now here you can see the request authorization which we were calling over here as well as over here. So this will help us to check whether the permission has been granted or not. And here, once permission has been granted, this method gets called like pick video. Here we are filtering by videos, and it opens the PHP curview controller. Now once it opens it, the call goes over here. I'll show you where exactly it goes over here, because we are extending this PHP curview controller delegate, so we can override this particular method. And here I have created an completion handler. So the code comes over here. So once the user has picked a video, we take the result, and this entire code is basically like saving that particular file to some temporary location so that we can access it. We can't directly get the video URL. So that's what this particular code is. And once we have the destination URL, we just basically call our wrap-up function over here, as you can see, and send the destination URL. In case if there is error, we send the error as well. So basically, as you can see over here, also I have created one more extension for debug description for our authorization status. If you want, you can use this. I'm using it also. So once your wrap-up is called, the callback goes over here, and once we get everything URL or error, we call handle pick video result. So if you come over here, here is the handle pick video result. We get URL or error. If there is proper URL, then I just call this apply filter method which I have defined over here, and we pass our video URL to it, and it will give you the new updated URL. As soon as I get it, I assign to this variable, and I start playing it inside our AV player view controller. Now to coming back to this apply filter, the main logic. So basically we are creating a file manager, AV URL asset as well as AVMutableComposition. Then we take the video compensation track, the audio compensation track, asset video track, asset audio track. Then we get the duration of how long the video is. Then we insert the video composition track and audio composition track for its duration. Then we create an export path as well as export URL. If the file already exists, we remove it. Now this is the main code. So this is the code for blur filter. So there are multiple CI filters already present in iOS, so you can achieve many different effects. So this is the code for blur filter, this is the code for grayscale filter, and this is the code for HueAdjusted filter. So use whatever makes sense to you. Then we just create an export session, and we create an output URL, output file type should optimize for network usage, video compensation is equal to filter composition, and we export it and we get the output URL. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye.